Okay. And we do have another quest to turn in up at the Marauders Guild, which, humorously, we're about to get another one soon. Let's turn the one in at the Bismarck in first. Every 5 levels, you'll get a class quest until 30. After 30, you'll get a job quest every 5 levels, assuming you activate the job. If you had any luck obtaining the freshmen, please hurry, the guests are arriving at any moment now. Here you go. 4 slices of fresh lemon, right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. It's times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. Used to be a chef myself, you see, but my skills weren't quite up to par. So in the Bismarck expanded operation, I asked to be made its provisioner instead. This way I can still be part of business in spite of my shortcomings. That's kind of smart. Now here we have your melee item, your mage item, and the coins. Since we are using the starting hands, we want to take the fingerless leather gloves. If you're a mage, you want to take the leather light mitts. And we will want to equip those. And they're level 5, so we don't want to equip those yet. We will soon. We will soon. So let's head off to the Adventurers Guild. Or not the Adventurers Guild. Being all my places mixed up today, I'm going to go to the Marauders Guild. Which is back up here. You could teleport to it. It's very much more up here. Probably should have gone back to the F castle and teleport it, but oh well, hindsight is bacon. You returned to me a different woman. Already your face shows a harder cast, realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. Yep, slaughter. There's much training to be done before you will wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make of each swing an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skill. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Implacable, relentless, such must be your momentum on both practice grounds and the battlefield. Your next Marauder request will be available upon reaching level 5. And we just got the access to the hunting log, which is one way you can try to level up. Half the time I kind of forget it exists. But you'll see they'll give you an amount to kill and an amount of experience after you've completed it. If you complete these whole first 10, it will give you an additional 2,500. And it's not really that bad. I mean, once you get to the level 5 and complete that, you'll get an achievement. I don't believe there's any reward for that, and where do I need to go next? Alright, we're heading back to the F castle. Sorry again, this is the first time I've actually done a full straight time, and as of now, my timer says I still have an hour and 40 minutes. Though I did put a 10-minute buffer on there. I did used to do a lot of chatting when I used voice chat, but that didn't tend to require as much talking. But I am not upset by this. I do enjoy talking. I do not do much of that in real life because I tend to be, I keep to myself in real life. A new vote for the Fisherman's Guild? I'm afraid now isn't the best time. See, you have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. Look, I'll see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would loathe to disappoint Sissy Pooh. It may take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. Okay. Our options this time are a potion or an ether. Since I'm a melee, a potion will be more useful for me. I keep hearing those, I keep wanting to check them, but I'm like, nope, I am not going to check them. Not one little bit. Okay, it says there's a path to the lower Lucia, but I do not remember how to get there. Or do I? No, I do not. Maybe it's just more up than I thought. But since we have to go up anyways, is there anything about this? No? I don't remember how to get to the entrance. So let's head back. Oh, it's referring to this one. That's the one problem with using the gates, or using the map. Sometimes, if a word is highlighted on one point, but the arrow is pointing at another, you may not know where you're going. And that's me. Okay, let's take our second voyage out of town. Now, these symbols over here on top of the wharf rats, those are marks that say that it's something in your hunting log. So let's kill 3 of these real quick. Once we kill 3 of them, ooh, we have meat ladybugs too. Now, it's not like they could have given us this quest when we, for the hunting log when, I don't know, they first came out there. Maybe it's just me speaking crazy. But this will be our quick trip to next level. I'm not immediately going back for the Marauder's Guild quest. I'll do that once I get to Summerford. Because there's something in Summerford that I would like. Even though I am very close to here. Or to town, I should say. Let's see, what's that for? No, that's 2. And I only need 3. Like I said, sometimes I just can't think, right? I can't wait till I get Overpower. I love Overpower. Even though it's kind of useless in my current situation, it will be more useful later on. I'm sorry, I really do love playing Warrior. I tried playing Paladin, and I was so bad at it, and I hated it. But as soon as I got to, I got on Warrior, and I was hesitant because I didn't know if I wanted to do another tanking class. It was like, I did not want to play any of my other jobs. I mean, I have White Mage level, Monk level, I have the Arcanist Summoner Scholar set level 60, but I'm not playing those. I kind of get bored with the DOT classes, and while I am a good healer, Scholar healing is not my favorite. I've tried, and it just didn't work. And the little sparky thing you saw up there, and the red thing with the yellow and black line through it, that means I am paralyzed. Every so often I will basically be paralyzed. At least it's not like a constant thing like, Final Fantasy XI. Call. We need to get 1 more of these, I believe. And once there, we can do stuff with that. Okay, this is Summerford Farms, I believe. No, this is the eyes, never mind. You said someone told you to come to me for work with, I'm afraid you've been hit. Ooh, I'm going to kill that asshole. We're not to hire adventurers, 'tis true, but we always go through the Adventurers Guild. If I want to assign you duties, Yellow Jacket regulations prohibit me from doing so directly. If you don't mind working on an official capacity, I have a personal request I can make of you. Fine. Sentry Guides solicits assistance. My granddad's head of the Red Rooster said, Anox, his name. He asked me to bring in some river toad livers. The mere thought of putting slimy livers out The slimy frogs give me the shivers. I don't blame you. I'm glad I didn't have to do dissection in school. Maybe you'd care to fetch liver 3 for me? You can get him by slaying the river toads what dwell around the eyes. Okay. And up there you'll see Red Rooster Stead. We'll be going there soon. Which zone is this? Lower. Funny story. Until I was sent there the first time, I did not know there was a middle Laodicea. Just like, I got it and it just said middle Laodicea. I'm like, middle what? And I just found that funny. Because I thought I'd been to every zone. I don't know how it slipped through me, but frogs dying. I just like to imagine they're like Flippy Toad from Starbucks. Because that makes me happy. So basically I am in the wrong zone to get the summer for, but Red Rooster Stead does have something that will be useful to my needs. So let's turn this quest in. I'm going to run to Red Rooster Stead unless this person sends me elsewhere. You're a lifesaver, adventurer. Now I take these over to grind out myself, but I just can't up and leave my post. I turn to the mirror side of the slanty things make me stomach churn. I'm trying to deliver me stead. Find all Anarch at the Red Rooster Stead, and you can turn those livers to Gil. I like Gil. I don't like people selling me Gil, but I like Gil. And here we have another thing that is in our hunting log. I mean, if you come across them, you might as well kill them to get the experience, or the bonus experience. But I tend not to go out of my way for them. I mean, they're not all going to be in every zone in the surrounding area. They have one more dodo to kill. You know what I really need right now? Tomahawk. Tomahawk's another ability I love. It's a ranged attack, so I can just make stuff meet me in the middle. And that should be our dodos. And we are now level 6. 4 more, and we have just learned Fracture, which I will want to equip. Because, well, it's a DOT. And despite the fact that I just said that I don't really like DOT jobs or classes, you know, if it's not primary focus, I do enjoy it. So, we are now at Red Rooster Stead, and there's a bunch of quests here we can get, so let's get them. I'm not going to say I'm going to stay here. Ooh, this is a good one. Where the heart is. Mist. Acton has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. I'm not wealthy, but I can pretend. Unless Falvin Gill is wealthy. Mind looking into something for me, adventurer? May even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told the plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. You, me, hell, even a 12-dan wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Laodicea. Upon that plot, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? It's a bit surprising that the lack of... I swear, this game makes me have to look up more words. I mean, I know what that word means, but I can't pronounce it that well. Had the time and resource to first such an area, look at the kobolds and the primals causing all the manner of trouble. Primals? Kobolds? I don't think we've heard of them before. But who am I to judge? The priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Yeah, I like nothing more than an old meal. You have to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you have no objections to taking a detour for your adventures, why not head toward the gate to Mist and see if the Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions. Okay. And we have several quests over here. Moles. Yay. If a lifetime of meticulous research into the advancement of the agricultural arts has taught me anything, it is fruits of knowledge are incapable of preserving themselves. Without an adventurous brawn to protect them, I fear all my work will come to naught. Take, for example, the splendid ogre pumpkin crop. I was able to cultivate years of hypothesizing and testing some at last made tangible, only to be snatched away by those subterranean thorners, those clever hedge moles. I've already engineered pumpkins to resist fire, drought, frost, weeds, insects, and festive rituals. Ooh, you're pretty detailed. You just missed moles. Okay, interacting. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Hey, what you want, Milgram? Milgram had a little lamb. They called me a stud shepherd, but all three kinds of livestock we breed here fall under my crook. Nevertheless, sheep remain my first love, my one true passion. That could be taken out of context. So you can imagine my dismay at finding my flock in frumpy fleece. I can't very well take worn-out wool to market. A sheep with no shine is good for nothing but mutton. But where there's wool, there's a way. See what Chartan has to say. Okay, and here's the guy the person that the eyes want us to talk to. I swear, this is the last time I send that granddaughter of mine to fetch river toad livers. Apparently he's not happy with her either. Why, these are the livers I asked for. Should have known better. Anchorita has been dainty since she was a wee lass. I regret any trouble we've caused you. Heard that the New World used fish livers as fertilizer, and so I thought I would give toad livers a try. A farmer can't be afraid to try new things. Nay, he must grow his knowledge as he grows his crops. That's how this farm grew to be what it is. You'd do well to stick around and see. Man, I wish I could ride mounts like all these people. And I seek an adventure to assist the Red Rooster's dead. Hope you don't feel sheepish about hauling a wee bit of wool. The fox fleece is shorn and scoured, and the sack is set to sail. Normally the miller up north takes and felts it for us. It seems the only wool his quarter is tending to today is his blanket, a lackadaisical loafer. So I hope you might see to it the sack of fleece down by the fox pen reaches the miller. Witzarin is his name. What is with people and making me do menial tasks? Next thing you know, I'll be breaking rocks because someone's an idiot. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm coming over here. No, I'm not coming over there yet. I'll do that in a moment. I believe that's the entrance. Yes, is that the entrance to Mist? I believe so. Nah, screw it. I can't. Kind of hard to get to something sometimes. That's where Red. There we go. Oh no. What? Oh right. Came here looking to hire a chocobo porter. I'm afraid I must disappoint. Our birds are very fickle creatures and tend to become agitated around those with certain lackadaisia. In turn, once you have proven you can handle yourself, I will personally see that you are assigned our best bird. Chocobo porters are available for hire upon attaining level 10. Great. That was the one thing I actually wanted to come here for. Here's our sack of fleece. And here's Chartain. Milgram has some lowlands whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere little lambs went, lice was sure to go. Now we're stuck with lousy sheeps. And the time it takes me to brush one clean, the lice spread to 2 more. I just can't keep up with them myself. You could brush 3 shaggy sheep for me. You might be able to wipe out the infestation altogether. Let Milgram know his sheep are in ship-shape once you finish. And he's going to do nothing while I come over here and play with the sheep. Lice comb. I think we all know what a lice comb is used for. Taggy sheep looks relieved. And you? Also looking relieved. And for the last one, Relieved. Well, now that all the sheep are relieved, let's go talk to Dude. Run up the hill. For adventure, you certainly know how to wield a lice comb. As I'm sure you have found, sheep are delicate souls that require delicate care. Truly wonderful wool requires time, love, and tenderness. You must caress their coats ever so gently, listen to their soft bleating in your ear, feel the warmth of their breath on your neck. I'm sorry? That could be taken out of context. And he has another quest for us. Program doesn't know what to do about his dodos. They may call it the red rooster stead, but make no mistake, dodos are the birds that keep this stead steady. The sweet and tender eggs, that succulent meat. So long as you remove a dodoling's poison glands, you're in from some scrumptious and healthy poultry. They're so delicious I have to remind myself some birds just aren't meant to be caged, or perhaps I don't. Talk to XIV and see if we can't return those exquisite creatures to their pens. Okay, well, let's go take a look at Mist real quick. Mist is one of 3 housing areas. And maybe we'll take a look at a house or 2 while we're there. Hello. What is the adventure? Ah yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage your immigration to limbs of the Mensa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limbs of the Mensa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight our foes and protect our interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it best that you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you have to a recruit station just past the entrance. Proceed with the quest, you may visit any residential ward within Mist. So, I forgot to jump over the gate. Let's go to a specified ward, like Ward 5. Subdivision. Let's see, what am I looking for? 57. Oh, can't just teleport there, can I? You may have already guessed that's my main character's house. But one thing you'll always hear on the message boards is the need for a house, or more housing spots. Since the last edition of things to here, there are 100 plots per ward. Some of them, well, there are 3 different sizes of houses, and each plot can only handle one of the 3 sizes. Wait, did I say 100? I don't think it's 100. I think there's only 60. Sorry about that. These days are not charts you don't have to attune to. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. A Lamentin sent you, you say? Ah, that's unfortunate. All the minions are barred from participating in the auction, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Lamentin. Admiral's decree. Find the area to your liking, though. Please consider speaking with a resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing the plot for yourself. Okay. Let's see. Well, we just have to return to the one place, but since I'm here and I've already hinted at it, let's go visit my house. It's kind of in a redecorating process at the moment. I have too much furniture for redoing my house. And I'm not very creative either. So let's just sprint. It's not far from the Ethernet shard. But, as you can see, it is Fluttershy Sparkle's retainer. And this is my house. Of which this character cannot use at all. Except for that. If there was something in there. I have to plant some Savnarian onions if anyone's interested. But let's see what's on the inside. And like I said, it's kind of boring. See the shiny little snowflake from that lovely lantern. I have 3 couches. There are two couches and a chair. Bunch of stuffed animals. Retainer bell right here. We'll learn more about that later. A bed, and what's behind this bed here? There's a chair, it looks like. And then we have, whoa, what the hell? We have a sacrificial chamber. It's just very pretty. I can't activate any of the extra things in here, though, that make it really cool, but alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I don't have teleport. Let's return. And we'll turn that in later. First things first, I want to get to Summerford Farms. Well, actually, while we're in town, we might as well pick up the next Marauder quest. I played this on PlayStation 3 for a while. This is much, much better. I could go entire, their dungeon acceptance time, when the 45 seconds, I could zone, and one would come up, and I could miss it. That bad. So let's go to the Marauder Guild. Just remember, people, it could be worse. Let's see. Wishes you to experience the traditional Marauder training method. Okay. Feeler, you approach me with a Marauder stride, determined and unswerving and bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside for the gladius or the dagger? It is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade. And that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Thus we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as the Marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method passed down through the generations of the guild, a method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Broom Bar practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. Okay. So, and this one actually had me confused for a while, because, I didn't realize there were multiple floors on here, but we just want to go down here. Very long set of staircases, probably unnecessarily long, but it's here, and we'll find our dude here. Okay, what do you want me to do, pal? The action method told me you'd be on your way. My name is Barumbar. Good it is to me, a new Marauder. Now, we Axe-Wheels built strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, our traditional method involves smashing a rock with your axe. That seems counterproductive. Now, you can't use just any old swing. You hit the rock just so. Road guy and my fellow Marauder is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate by the bridge over the road river. She'll tell you how it's done. Yep, we are about to get something. I didn't actually really pay attention to the window. Do I get a new skill with this one? Some of the class quests will give you a new skill. All of the job classes will give you a new skill. Let's see, Zephyr Gate is... Oh, is there a quest turned in there? I'll do it later. No, I'll do it now. Just because I can. Yeah, you see I still have a cooldown on sprint. Oh, I don't think I ever explained the experience bar. That's in the lower center of my screen. As you can see, there are 3 different colors on there right now. There is a 4th color, I will explain that as well. The kind of yellow, one that's brighter, is the experience I've gained this level. The yellow that's kind of dim, that is your rested experience I'll probably have a lot of that since I'm only doing recording once a week. The dark area is when you run out of rest experience. There's also a blue color, which means your rest experience goes further than the level you're at. So it's not too bad. Sojin said Adventure might be dropping by to deliver something special. That you, Glass? I'm always here on something special. Glass, you don't have to go through all this trouble. The goddamn ate Oreo umbrella since I was a stealth lord. It's only the nastiest shite I ever put in my mouth. What? I tried sprinkling it with salt and cooking it over a campfire, which was still a little better than chewing on dirt wood. Try it for yourself, Glass, to see what I mean. No, I don't want it. We get our fire shards. I believe I explained that already. We get a choice between a tabard and a half rope, a caster, and your melee. And that's your normal coin. There are higher amounts of coins later on. But we need a new body, so let us take us the hempen tabard. And equip that. And now I do not have as much back exposed, which would seem better for a warrior, in my opinion. But according to most games, the less armor a female has, the more protected she is. But I actually don't think this game does that much. I can only think of like one piece of equipment that is good for its level, but then not really useful again. For your warrior class, you want to focus on strength and vitality as your skills. Later we'll be seeing more than 2 pieces of equipment that we can win, or we can pick. You generally have your melee, which will have strength and dex on it, and your caster has intelligence, piety, and mind on it. And your tanking stuff will have strength, vitality on it for the most part. See more of that as I start getting faster into equipment. Let's see. Which gate is this? Okay, we want to go that way. I don't remember where we last... Oh, yeah, we last went out upstairs, so let's go out this time then. This place. This something. And as you can see ahead of me, there is a topaz carbuncle which just left with its owner. Please, never use a topaz carbuncle around me. Unless the tank is doing bad. In which case, that is a bad thing because I am the tank. So, yeah, don't bring a topaz carby out near me. I think it's only helped once when I had a party with a tank that could only hold 1 mob at a time. And the 2 summoners in the party ended up both pulling out topaz carbies to keep me alive. And that's bad. Oh yes, the fate system. You might see that little blue ring in the upper corner. That is another way you can gain experience. A lot of people seem to prefer that method. Much later in the game, it'll almost become a necessity for earning something. So let's go check out our first fate. What do we got over here? Coastal winds blow floating aerially from their native habitat over the Rotano Sea to the shores of Middle Laodicea, where they release their salty ballast on the soil, rendering it unsuitable for farming. Slay the creatures before they become the salt of the earth. Alright, so basically for ones like this, it's just kill them. You have other ones that are kill a specific target. And all you'll see over there, it has level 7 on it. You can be up to 4 levels ahead of it before it makes you think down. And really, they aren't bad experience. I will just say that right now. Oh, there's another person with us. And it looks like they are working on their Atma, which I will not care about until later. Much later. They're about to get one. You can see there is progress bar, and I'm getting super attacked. Where are my potions? I need to hotkey these. And we have just died for our first time. And looks like we did get 527 experience from it. Not entirely certain, but yeah. So let's return to Limsa Lominsa and try not to do that again. Know what I mean?